Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the continuation, the second week of the first round of debates. This first Lagos Regional Finals, the first edition of I Beg to Differ Season 9. And yes, it all starts today, the second week of the round of 32. And if you missed it last week, you missed some fireworks. From Monday to Thursday, 16 debaters took the stage, sharp, passionate, and ready to prove they belong. The Outliers College opened the season with a commanding win over elite crops schools, arguing that Nigeria should scrap WAEC and NECO for a unified exam. Ideal Crystal School followed with creativity on full display, defeating Best Gift Comprehensive School on the motion that our school curriculum kills creativity. Tuesday brought more heat. Div Health College made a convincing case for reproductive health education in primary schools, while Great Solid Rock College shook things up, beating Golden Heights College on regional government.
That's right. And by Wednesday, the energy was electric. Albester Academy stood tall over Imperial Lights College with a passionate call for younger leaders in Nigeria. And Wellspring College edged out Grandmate Secondary School after an emotional tiebreaker that left the judges stunned. Then on Thursday, Honeyland College out-argued Dazil schools on tribalism versus nationalism before David Hall College wrapped up the week with a win over MIGTEC International High School. That was quite an unexpected win, Femi.
No doubt.
Well, their topic was climate change is Nigeria's biggest threat.
What a warning. 8 schools are through to the round of 16, and this week, 8 more will fight for their spot. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, so join the live chat to share your thoughts. Cheer for your favorite school and be part of the action. Let's see which teams will make their mark this week, because in this arena, one strong argument can change everything. I'm Femi Obong-Daniels.
And I am Yvonne Okhaifo. You can listen to I Beg to Differ live on Kids FM 101.7. And if you miss any of the action this week, don't worry, you can catch up on Wazobia Max Television at the weekend. That's DSTV channel 259, GoTV channel 98, and Star Times channel 195. We're grateful to GZ Industries, the lead sponsor of this season. We're also grateful to Multiplan Pathway College, Finna Microfinance Bank, and Obi-Weezy for their tremendous support. Remember, if you want any kind of gadget at all, Obi-Weezy is where you go. You'll hear more about our sponsor and partners throughout the course of this tournament. Femi.
Time now to meet the judges. Dr. Chiking Badiche is head of department, Communication, Media and Cultural Studies, Pan Atlantic University, Lagos. Here's our chief judge. Judge Ama Ekove is a program manager, Center for Inclusive Social Development. And she joins us now, Judge Ama. Ufoma Egbamuno is the news manager, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, Cool FM, Wazobia FM. Welcome, Judge Ufoma. Of course, Judge Hilary Noruka is the digital editorial lead, Nigeria Info. He is our backup judge and he stands in when one of our judges are indisposed. Finally, last but by no means the least, is Yvonne Okhaifo, our beloved Principal Vaughn, broadcaster and elocution coach. She is our diction judge.
Thank you, Femi. Here is what is at stake. First place finisher walks away with 5 million naira and 3 Samsung tablets. Second place takes home 3 million naira and 3 Bluetooth speakers. And third place earns 2 million naira and 3 Bluetooth headphones. All of these amazing gadgets are courtesy of Obiwizi. Because what I beg to differ, it's not just about debating, it's also about rewarding brilliance.
No doubt, no doubt. Time for us to meet our competing schools in this first of two debates today. And in this first debate, we take on a topic that tickles tradition and tests the time. On one side, Timi Comprehensive College, poised to preach the gospel of greater gratitude for Nigeria's educators, perhaps. On the other, New Estate Baptist Secondary School, perhaps prepared to question the price of knowledge and the place of priority. These students don't know how they will argue yet. It could be this way or that way. We're about to find out. First off, though, let's meet our wonderful contestants and students. I'd like to start with Timi Comprehensive College, Itire, Mushin, Lagos. They come with a team of 3, 2 of whom are on the hot seat today. Welcome the duo of Abdullahi Ozeme and Mary Rose Onyeweku. I've murdered that name, but applaud nonetheless. Welcome. Onyeweku. That is it. I got it second time out. Mary Rose, welcome to the debate. Sorry for what I did there. Huh? Onyeweku. Yeah? Do you know the meaning though? What does it mean?
Who is the owner of wealth?
Fantastic. And Ozeme Abdullahi. Abdullahi.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So it's an O, not an A.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So Ozeme, what does it mean? Do you know?
Yes, sir.
That's your personal name.
Yeah.
Okay, what does it mean?
The child I've always wanted.
Beautiful, lovely name. Is that Edo or Delta?
Sounds Edo.
Kogi.
It's Kogi.
And Ebira name.
Ebira.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Is there a short version of it? What do your friends call you?
They call me Amina in school.
Amina.
Yes.
Okay. Your mom calls you?
Ozeme.
Ozeme. Welcome, Ozeme. Ozeme is 16. She's an SS3 student. Mary Rose is also 16, also an SS3 student. Science?
Science.
And you?
Art.
Art. Well done. They are the representatives of Timi Comprehensive College, Itire, Mushin, Lagos. Let's now meet their opponents. From New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos. Meet the duo of Naomi Ehiabi and Chimamanda Okpagu. How are you, young ladies? Welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Naomi,
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
It's Ehiabi, right? Ehiabi. The B is silent.
Yes, sir.
Ha. Okay, you will know.
Femi,
Yvonne.
why? When it
Here
was
we-
Ozeme, you asked me.
Is it Edo?
Yes, sir.
It's
Isha, precisely.
Esha.
Yeah.
So
Now I
it's
ought to know that one.
Ehiabi.
BHI.
BHI.
Yes, sir.
But the B is silent.
Yes, sir.
Ehiabi.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
Where in Edo are you from?
Isa.
Beautiful.
Where exactly?
Isa North.
Isa
Elohim,
North.
precisely.
Okay. I've
Yes.
got family there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now.
So you don't get to say Migwa to me because you're not Yoruba.
It's not a Robo.
Okay.
That's not the
Okay.
language.
Hello,
But they would
Chimamanda.
say something like Lajisan.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Sounds like Lajes to me. Chimamanda, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
The surname is
Okpagu.
Okpagu.
Yes.
Yeah. So is that an Imo name? Anambra name. Well done. Chimamanda is 16, an SS3 student. Naomi is 15. Both of them representing New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos. They have their backup in Rebecca and Jokobi, just as Timi Comprehensive College also have Chioma Oduku, but they are chaperoned, aren't
That's right, Femi, they are. I was just about to mention that. So, the contestants from Timi Comprehensive College are chaperoned by Mr. Felix Ochuko. Ochuko.
Yes.
Mr. Felix Ochuko, not Ochuko. Right. Mr. Felix, thank you for doing such a great job. If you're watching the live streams on Facebook and YouTube, you should be able to see Mr. Felix Ochuko. For New Estate Baptist Secondary School, we've got Coach Daniel McMahon. McMahon. Moma.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how do you spell that?
Momah.
Say that again.
Momah.
Momah.
Yes.
Now, why on God's green earth did that metamorphose into McMahon?
I thought
I
it
have
was
no
Mick
idea.
Mahon. I was thinking WWE and the president of WWE.
Oh,
It's God's doing. It's God's doing.
I guess it was autocorrect that did that.
probably.
How did you call that name again?
Momah.
Moma. So, for New Estate Baptist Secondary School, we've got Mr. Daniel Moma. I believe these coaches deserve a round of applause.
Yes, don't they now?
Oh, that's right. Now you have met the judges. Thank you very much. You've met the judges, you've met the contestants. It is time to meet the topic, which I believe you've met all day, but for the sake of, fulfilling all righteousness, here is the topic for this hour. Teachers should be the highest paid public servants. Teachers should be the highest paid public servants. These contestants were told to prepare for both sides of the topic so that they can be adequately prepared should they swing either way. Now they're going to find out how they will argue this evening. I've got two folded pieces of paper in my palm. The chief speakers will stretch to pick a piece. Now, after finding out how you will debate, I'd like for you to return the piece of paper to me. Thank you very much. I'll start with New Estate Baptist Secondary School. How will you argue this evening?
I'll be opposing the motion.
Wonderful. That leaves Timi Comprehensive College as the defender of this motion.
Yes.
Wonderful. All that is left to do now is do battle. Femi.
No doubt. Special thanks to all our sponsors and partners. GZI, our lead sponsor, GZI Industries, to you, Obi Weezy. We appreciate you. Special thanks to Multi-Plan Pathway College, one of our sponsors and supporters for this first regional final in season 9, as well as Fina Trust Microfinance Bank. We appreciate you all. So you heard the topic. Should teachers be the highest paid public servants? Are teachers truly the nation's architects, deserving top-tier pay? Or should salary scales reflect broader national needs and roles? Well, hold your breath and sharpen your mind, because this right now is where persuasion meets purpose. We know who's going to argue one way or the other. We'll take a quick break so they can align their minds to their positions. And when we come back, we will plunge headlong into this debate.
At GZI, we believe corporate success must go hand in hand with community impact. Through our corporate social responsibility initiatives, we've supported lives across Nigeria, from donating protective coveralls to street sweepers nationwide to organizing free medical outreach programs for our host communities. We're committed to improving lives, promoting safety, and giving back wherever we operate. GZI, building communities, inspiring change.
Welcome back. It's time now for the debate proper, everyone. And so we begin. Timi Comprehensive College, Itire Mushin, Lagos are supporting the motion being, what's that motion again?
Teachers should be the highest paid public servants.
The lead speaker is Ozeme Abdullahi, 16 years of age, SS3 student. We'll hear from her before their opponents take it from there.
That's right, Femi. Ozeme, for Timi Comprehensive College, you've got 4 minutes to open your case. Your time starts now.
Let's take a moment to reflect on a world without teachers. Definitely, there will be no doctors, engineers, scientists, and the likes. Every profession begins in the classroom, where teachers lay the foundation for knowledge. Yet, despite their immense contributions, teachers are often undervalued and underpaid. Why should those who help create other professions earn significantly less than the profession they created? Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and my all-level attentive audience. My name is Abdullahi Ozeme, a representative of Timi Comprehensive College, and I'm here to strongly support the motion, which says teachers should be the highest paid public servants. Before I dive into this argument, I would like to define some key terms associated with this motion. Public servant. Public servants are individuals employed by the government to work in various public sector roles. They are responsible for the implementation of government policies, providing essential services, and managing public resources. Teacher. A teacher is a person or someone who helps others learn and understand new things. They share knowledge and facilitate growth in a specific skill or subject. The reasons for supporting these motions are as follows. Teachers are the foundation of the future society, as they are responsible for educating the next generation of citizens, workers, leaders, and innovators. The future of the quality of a future society depends directly on the education system. That is, teachers are the root of all other professions. The compensation should show this vital role. Moving on. Evidence shows that teachers are relatively underpaid compared to other professions. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD), in their Education at a Glance 2025 report, it shows that teachers across OECD countries, teachers' actual salaries were 83% at primary level of the tertiary educated 25 to 64 years old, and at upper secondary level, they were 91%. Teachers across different countries, teachers' salary never exceeded those of other professions with similar education level. In fact, in the UK, the Institute for Fiscal Studies, IFS, found that teachers' pay fell by 9% in real terms from the year 2010 to September 2023, while the whole public sector pay fell by 2.3%. If teachers are doing work of high societal importance and require a comparable training or education, but yet are noticeably paid less compared to other workers. This gap undermines recruitment, retention, fairness, and professionalism, attracting and retaining top talent. Teacher shortages are widespread. If pay fails to make teaching attractive, only few individuals will choose to remain in this profession. OECD notes that salary and good working condition has a direct impact on the attraction of teaching as a career. Low pay reduces the status and bargaining power of teaching as a profession, which will lead to a weaker student outcome, and thereby leading to a weaker human capital development. But making teachers the highest paid public servants, this will make teaching competitive with other high-paying private sector jobs, and this will bring in the most intelligent and capable individual into this profession, thereby improving the education quality. Given the impact and scale of teaching workforce, the public investment is substantial. A typical public school spends its largest budget on teacher salaries and benefits. For example, the U.S. National for Education Statistics state that teacher salary constitutes a large component in the total cost of education. Professional status and respect. Currently, a lot of teachers are complaining about low salaries, late payments, and lack of respect for their profession. But if teachers' salaries are being raised to the top tier of the public sectors, this will prove to the society that this role is critically important and is held by higher value by the state. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. And thanks for rounding off when the bell went off and not introducing any new ideas. You just heard Abdullahi Ozeme. She's 16. She's from Timi Comprehensive College, Mushin, Lagos. Time now for New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos. Naomi. Naomi, here we... Oh, okay. It's Chimamanda who will open. Chimamanda Okpagu will open for New Estate Baptist Secondary School.
One denies that teachers are important. They play a key role in the education factor, but importance alone is not a reason for them to be the highest paid public servants. Salaries must reflect risk, responsibility, scarcity of skills, and economic state of the countries. Teachers do not face as much risk and responsibility unlike other professions like medicine, armed forces, engineers, and firefighters, which come face to face life or death situations. You cannot compare that to a teacher sitting in a desk job taking care of harmless children. 2014, when the Ebola virus came to Nigeria, a doctor, Ameyo Stella Adevo, risked her life to reduce the spread of the virus, which saving up to 1 million Nigerians. Would you then reduce her profession to that of a teacher? Please, let's be factual. Scarcity of skills reflects payments. Salaries reflect scarcity of skills, and skills that are in high demand, like medicine, engineering, and IT, which helps in building the nations, not teaching. Teachers have less working time and more holidays, unlike other professions. Teachers work up to 8 hours daily, unlike doctors who work up to 12 to 15 hours, depending on emergency situations or in case of understaffing, which they can make them work up to 18 hours. It's unlogical to place them above that of professions that spend more time working and doing more effective things for the nations. Teachers' results are long-term and cannot be seen immediately. Teachers' results are long-term. We all can agree, even most decide not to, that teachers' results are long-term, and most times no results are seen. In cases like medicine, where the results are immediate, a doctor performs the surgery and the surgery is a success. An engineer builds bridges and other facilities that help in aiding the country. Cannot be increased to that of a teacher. Yes, I do agree. Teachers do need adequate facilities, but that's not a reason for them to have the highest pay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And so Chimamanda Okpagu rests for New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos. Before her, you had Timi Comprehensive College's Ozeme. We'll take a break.
That's right. When we come back, you will hear the rebuttal round.
They are loading. Stick around.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Hello there, I'm here to tell you about the world-class beverage cans producers, GZI. At GZI, excellence is our hallmark. We produce world-class aluminum beverage cans that meet the highest international quality and safety standards. Our cans are 100% recyclable, lightweight, and designed to keep every beverage fresh while protecting the planet. With state-of-the-art facilities and responsible production practices, we are proudly setting the pace for sustainable packaging across Africa. GZI. Yes, we can.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obweezy.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obweezy offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obweezy is your guy. Follow Obweezy at Instagram at Obweezy backup page, or on TikTok at Obweezy. That is at Obweezy on TikTok. Obweezy is spelled Obиwеzy. That is Obиwеzy.
The Tournament of Champions. It's I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Special thanks to our sponsors, starting with our lead sponsor, our lead sponsor, GZI Industries, and of course, Obweezy. Special thanks to all our other sponsors, Multi-Plan Pathway College and Fina Trust Microfinance Bank.
That's right. We have now entered the rebuttal round where the motion opposer will go first. The motion opposer is New Estate Baptist Secondary School. You will start this round. What did you say? Yes. I beg your pardon? Yes. She will refute the opponents, but because you're the chief speaker, so she will do the honors, okay?
Okay.
For this round, we will hear from the motion opposer, New Estate Baptist Secondary School. The motion remains: teachers should be the highest paid public servants. That is the motion.
I noticed that there's some scribbling still going on. Naomi Ehiawi will be representing her school, and in this round, well, it's confrontation, as each school will strive to break down, dismantle, and dispute the other's arguments brick by brick, belief by belief. We cannot wait for that. So, are you ready, Naomi? All right.
Remember to speak directly into the microphone, okay?
All right, Mom.
Good.
Thank
Your
you.
time starts now.
Every nation that must attain success must understand that health is wealth. A healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Imagine a nation that is very qualified with teachers and high paid and infrastructured education, but lacking defense, lacking public finance, and suffering economic recession. Will we call that a nation that is thriving excellently? Absolutely not. Factors that determine wages in various professions include skills and expertise. Survey shows that doctors, surgeons, innovators, scientists have larger expertise and skills than that of teachers. Why don't we pay teachers more when we have more experienced and skilled technicians worldwide? Following, we have experience and education. Teachers lack a high level of education and much experience, unlike the technicians, doctors, pharmacists, and defense ministers that have a higher level of education and experience to help boost the economy and to provide economic growth. Also, market forces of demand and supply. The jobs and occupations of medicine, engineering, scientists, innovations, defense, aircraft, and building are all on high demand, unlike the teaching profession, where you can barely find a large supply, not so much of a large demand. How then can we pay pay them the highest when they are supplied the least? What the teaching profession does not have that other professions has: defense. A nation that lacks territorial defense is a nation that's expecting downfall in a very few moments. How then can we award education and forget defense? Healthcare. A nation that must be healthy, that is healthy, is a nation that is wealthy. For a nation to move forward, we must understand that the nation must have a very high qualified healthcare sector. How then can we make teachers the highest paid and forget that the doctors are the ones maintaining our health every day? Public finance. We have financial analysts, bankers, accountants, and various people in the finance department that help to make sure that Nigeria is always at the top in economic factors, and making sure that we do not suffer economic recession, which will affect every single individual in Nigeria. How then are we going to award education if we're all going to suffer the losses in the end? Also, defense and aviation. The Nigerian force provides enough aviation and defense, which the teaching force can never provide. How will you want to travel from Nigeria to Europe? Are you going to ask a teacher to transport you? The sector of transportation and aviation help to make sure that Nigerians are transported efficiently and well, in order to make sure that the nation is moving forward properly. Also, defense. A nation that lacks defense at its borders is a nation that is expecting economic recession and economic downfall soon, because a nation when under the threat cannot call on educationists to come save it from the threat it's under. I'll end with this. A nation that must succeed must understand that it does not just depend on its classrooms, but it depends on its defense, its healthcare, its finance, and even its public ministers. Thank you.
Well done.
That was Naomi Ehiawi, 15 years of age, SS3 student of New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos. Time now for the representative of Timi Comprehensive College, Mushin, Lagos. We move on to Mary Rose Onyenweaku.
Is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Who hands us that weapon? It's the teachers. Brad Henry once said, education, a good teacher inspires hope, ignites the imagination, instills love of learning. But these nation builders are often overlooked and underpaid. Before, every doctor was a biology teacher, every lawyer an English teacher, and even any president a civic teacher. Why damage the root of the national economy with something that amounts to nothing? Good day, Chairman, erudite judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. I'm Mary Rose here to support the motion which states that teachers should be the highest paid public servants. Before I start, I would like to counter a few points earlier stated by my opponent, and if time permits, add a few points of my own. The Chief Speaker argued that teachers' results are long-term. You cannot require excellence without motivation. A high performance rewards a high pay. You cannot ask for service without giving them a high pay. It is not done. You also argued that teachers don't undergo more working hours.
Speaking to the mic.
Sorry, the quality, effectiveness, and efficiency of other professions is required by the effort of teachers. A lower paid teacher will lead to a shortage and lower quality of these professions. He also argued that other professions have skills and expertise. The criticality and skills of other professions is determined by the efforts put in by their teachers. He also making teachers the highest paid public servant to attract top talent into the teaching profession. Making teachers a high pay is one of the top key factors in attracting teachers into the public teaching profession. He also argued that the health sector plays a vital role in the economy. For every life saved, 2 people contributed to the saving of their lives, the teacher and the doctor. Without all other professions you mentioned are all trained, oriented, and taught by the teachers. So they can't do whatever they have done without their teachers teaching them. Making teachers the highest paid public servant to lead to national development. The root of national development is education. Improving on the salary of teachers is a priority in order to improve national development in any country. Permit me to say that no average Nigerian teacher can boast of being a car owner or a house owner without having any side hustle attached to his or her job. Making teachers the highest paid public servants will change this narrative. Making teachers the highest paid public servants would lead to economic growth and development. Will lead to national growth and development. Making teachers the highest paid public servants is factual, practical, and logical, and it's a good measure in order to improve the nation's economy. Thank you.
Well done.
And so the round comes to an end. That was Mary Rose Onyenweaku, SS3 student of Timi Comprehensive College, Ikere, Mushin, Lagos. We'll take one more break. When we come back, it will be time for the closing arguments between Timi Comprehensive College and New Estate Baptist Secondary School.
It's the second week of the round of 32 in this first edition of I Beg to Differ Season 9. We'll be right back.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
At GZI, we believe corporate success must go hand in hand with community impact. Through our corporate social responsibility initiatives, we've supported lives across Nigeria, from donating protective coveralls to street sweepers nationwide to organizing free medical outreach programs for our host communities. We're committed to improving lives, promoting safety, and giving back wherever we operate. GZI, building communities, inspiring change.
Multi-Plan Pathway College is a leading sixth form college in Lagos that empowers high school graduates with the knowledge and skill to secure placement in top global universities around the world. At MPC, we don't just prepare you for university, we launch you into a global future with the highest caliber A-levels, foundation programs, and international test prep. Every student finds the support, opportunity, and results to go from Lagos to the world. MPC, your future starts here.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obiwizi.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obiwizi offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obiwizi is your guy. Follow Obiwizi at Instagram at Obiwizi Backup Page, or on TikTok at Obiwizi. That is at Obiwizi on TikTok. Obiwizi is spelled Obiwezi. That is Obiwezi.
The Tournament of Champions. It's I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back. Thanks to our lead sponsors, GZI Industries, to our longtime partner, Obiwizi, to our new Season 9 First Regional Final supporter, Multi-Plan Pathway College, and of course, FINA Trust Microfinance Bank.
Right. We're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Join the live stream, share your thoughts, interact with fellow viewers, and of course, cheer for the schools you're rooting for, all right? Let your presence be felt online. Now it is time for the closing arguments, and in this round, the motion supporter, Timi Comprehensive College, will go first.
Remember, no new weapons, no fresh facts, no new points. All we want here is your fire, your conviction, and your clarity. Is that clear? Okay? So...
Remember to speak into the mic. Speak directly into the microphone. Your time starts now.
Honorable Chairman, esteemed judges, and my worthy opponents, my name still remains Abdullahi Ozeme, a representative of Timi Comprehensive College. We stand before you today not to ask for a raise, but to demand an investment in the very foundation of the future society. We have been able to establish three undeniable truths. First, the teaching profession demands a specialized skill, emotional labor, and continuous professional development that rivals every other public jobs. Teachers aren't just babysitters. They are curriculum designers, administrators, mentors, all rolled into one. Second, the current curriculum system is a direct contributor to the teachers' attrition crisis. Which is making us lose our best and brightest teachers to other high-paying private sector jobs. Third, no other public job has the daily, direct, and measurable impact on the long-term nation's economic prosperity and social equity. We believe that pay is a reflection of value, and the value for shaping the next generation is incalculable. We ask you to look beyond simple budget constraints and recognize this fundamental principle. You cannot build a first-class nation with a second-class education system. Pay is not just a reward of dedication. It is pay is not just a reward of dedication. It also elevates the status of of education itself, retaining top talent and ensuring a brighter tomorrow for every child. Stop calling teaching a noble job, but instead start making it a highly respected, financial, competitive profession. Thank you.
Well done.
Well done indeed. Well done. That was Ozeme Abdullahi of Timi Comprehensive College, Itire, Mushin, Lagos, resting her school's case. Over now to New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos, and to Chimamanda Okpago.
Thank you so much.
Your time starts now.
Thank you so much. Teachers do not face as much risks and responsibilities as I remember to stress. And they don't, in terms of time consumption, they do not spend as much time as other professions, like I said, in the medical center. Using a case study, Dr. Tunde and Ms. Fahizat. Dr. Tunde is a medical doctor, a medical practitioner who wakes up at 5 a.m., same as Ms. Fahizat, goes to work. But let's say in that situation, Dr. Tunde there was an accident and the public hospital was overflowed with victims. In that case, his normal 12-hour day shift will be increased to 18 hours, which is reducing his personal time for himself. Unlike Ms. Fahizat, who goes to school looking at smiling children, harmless children, and spends up to only 8 hours in the school day, would you then say that Ms. Fahizat needs to be paid more? No. High payment does not automatically ensure better performance. In case of ASU, that lasted up to 8 months. In the case of ASU strike that lasted up to 8 months, and that of NMA that didn't even last up to 2 weeks, would you then say that the government or the society places more interest in that of teachers? No, they don't, because teachers do not add more value to the society, unlike other medical professionals and other public professions in the public sectors. Can you compare a soldier battling in the borders to a teacher? Would you compare a doctor saving lives to a teacher whose life is on the risk 24/7, who is in the position of getting diseases from different places? An editor, accountant, finance minister, or cashier to a teacher whose knowledge is limited in the financial world. A teacher may foster education, but that does not mean they are specialized in the skills they have put in place, that they have put in parts. They may be the foundation, but the foundation is a dedicated of. They may be the foundation, but the foundation is useless without the bricks. Thank you.
Well done, Chimamanda Okpago of New Estate Baptist Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos. It has ended, and you can say, take away the nerves and all of that. We still had a compelling contest. Both of you, both schools, all four of you, you've delivered drive, some depth, and some pretty important discourse. But now the decision rests with our wise judges. And we are wondering, have the scales tipped toward increased salary for the scholars' guides, or will argument for equilibrium prevail? Well, the judges will deliberate, and as they do, let's prepare for the second hour, because at 5 p.m. another battle awaits, and it promises to be just as fierce. In the meantime, we'll hear from Diction Judge Yvonne, if you are ready.
Yes, I am, Femi. Thank you. Well done, ladies. Well done. Say immense. Timi Comprehensive College, immense. Not immense, okay? Immense. Say other, not other. Other, okay? Other. Say capable, not capable. Capable. Education, not education. Education, okay? Respect, not respect. Respect. Say world, not world. World, both of you. New Estate Baptist Secondary School and Timi Comprehensive College. Say world. Say truths, not truths. Truth. Okay, truths. Say constraints, not constraints. Also pay attention to the subject-verb agreement rule. For instance, my name still remains, not my name still remain. My name still remains. You have one name, okay? The rule states that when the subject is singular, the verb has to be singular, okay? You know that. So pay attention to that as well. Also, salary and good working conditions has a direct impact. Should be have. Salary and good working conditions. Two things. You're talking about two things, okay? So the verb has to agree in that regard. Say important. Important, okay? New Estate Baptist Secondary School. Say important. Say scarcity, not scarcity. Scarcity, okay? Not scarcity. Don't use much with risks, because risk is countable. 1 risk, 2 risks, 3 risks, okay? So say as many risks, not as much risk. You use much with uncountable nouns. Use many with countable nouns. So say as many risks, okay? Individual, not individual. Individual. Say reduce, not reduce. Reducing, not reducing. Aviation. Okay? Not A. All right. I'll end here for want of time.
All right. So let's see what the judges have determined. But just before we go into that, one quick word.
Hello there. I'm here to tell you about the world-class beverage cans producers, GZI. At GZI, excellence is our hallmark. We produce world-class aluminum beverage cans that meet the highest international quality and safety standards. Our cans are 100% recyclable, lightweight, and designed to keep every beverage fresh while protecting the planet. With state-of-the-art facilities and responsible production practices, we are proudly setting the pace for sustainable packaging across Africa. GZI. Yes, we can.
All right, contestants, time to pay attention to your scorecard. In the presentation round, judges Ama and Chief Judges Ama and Chike score it 10-8, and Judge Ufoma scores it 10 to 8.5. All in favor of Timi Comprehensive College. 10-8, 10-8, 10-8.5. For the rebuttal round, judges Ama and Ufoma score it 10-6, 10-6, while Chief Judge Chike scores it 10-7. All for Timi Comprehensive. In the third round, all 3 judges score it 10-8. With Diction scoring tying at 10-10, all for your winner by 100 points to 77.5. Congratulations to Abdullahi Ozeme and Mary Rose Onyeweku of Timi Comprehensive College, Itire, Mushin, Lagos. Onyeweku, Mary Rose. Well done, both of you. Congratulations. You progress to the next round. Well done. Well done. Okay.
For New Estate Baptist Secondary School, your undoing was your rebuttal round.
The rebuttal round.
You did not refute your opponent's points. Instead, you went ahead to add extra points to buttress your points as opposed to your argument, rather, as opposed to refuting your opponent's points. That was your undoing, okay? So take the lesson from here and hopefully enter the competition.
You are listening to One Station for...
Yeah, we go on a break. When we come back, it will be time for the second debate. Well done.
Update. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.